is looking deep. Clear path to the end zone and outrunning the defense. Farley has a lot of space. He's going to the post and it's picked off. Cooper going across the middle. That is a crazy punt. Isaiah hip it to the house. Step up in the pocket. Escapes a sack. Jordan Jones will outrun everybody. Jalen High got behind the defense. It's picked off by J.J. Jones. He's up the left sideline. One man up beating. Coming into week 6, New York don't have the best offense or even the best defense, but they are 4-1. They have the best record, and now they are facing the Enforcers, who's not good at home, but they're very good on the road, coming in at 3-2. We're about to see how these two match up with each other. But story of the day, Kamar Jean-Pierre, red hot this season, 6 touchdown passes, no interceptions. That changed on the first drive. Wes Johnson was hit. Ball came loose and they picked it off, but a bogus defensive holding call. Come on now. Interception don't count. They bring it back. So Jean-Pierre, what you gonna do? He'll throw a laser to Bostrom, and then he's gonna look downfield and throw a rocket to Wes Johnson. 45-yard touchdown, goes for 6. 7-0 New York. Second quarter, Jean-Pierre, gunslinger, finding Johnson again. For the second time they hook up. This one will go for 69, beating Broshawn Smith for the second time. That's a gold star cornerback. What's going on out there? But Amir Atkins starting for Chicago. He's getting comfortable in his offense. Finds Simmons on the outside. Then they go to the ground with Jordan Gonda. He will get a first down. On this play, New York forgot to play defense. They left the tight end wide open. He started high stepping instead of running into the end zone. They missed one, and then they missed another one in the back of the end zone. So they had to go back to the ground. Gonda will get in the end zone right there. Cuts the lead down to 7. It's a 1-touchdown ball game. Gonda gets his 5th touchdown of the season. Then they kick it off to Adrian Smith, one of the best in the league at returning kicks and punts. Smith will get to the outside. He will cross the 30, the 40, the 45 to the 50. He gets knocked out of bounds by his own player, and we will go into the second half. We pick up from the fourth quarter. Chicago driving downfield with the running game. Jordan Gonda with a first, and then they tie the game at 14. Lambert with another TD catch. Are they about to upset New York? Not just yet. Jake Miller will fumble on his punt return, recovered by the hitman. And here they go. Mercer, he recovered the fumble. Now he's getting the first down, moving the chains for New York. And then Jean-Pierre will find Harrison on the outside. Then on this play, they will flush him out the pocket. They forgot he could run though. Jean-Pierre gets the second rushing touchdown this season. 21-14 New York. Then Atkins finds his tight end, number 15, McSpeeton. And then he'll hit him again over the middle. That's his favorite target. Who he's going to? One more time. McSpeeton stopped at the 2-yard line, but he got a little too cocky. He was picked off by Carmelo Vasquez, trying to throw it in double coverage. Vasquez brings it back to the 20-yard line, and here comes New York. They can put it away here, but they won't. 3 and out. The big sack by Mansa gives the ball back to Chicago, and on 4th down, Atkins hit McSpeeton over the middle. The vertical threat beat him again. Ties the game up at 21. Look at the replay. They was playing man under, 2 safeties over the top. He beat him right down the seam. McSpeeton in the end zone. 38 seconds remaining though. New York has enough time. Jean-Pierre, inaccurate pass to the outside. He'll miss Joe Hero here. He took a big shot. And then on 3rd and 10, he has the time to try to get rid of it. Needed another second to get that one off. Collier got the sack. They have to punt it away. 15 seconds remaining, and it's a great punt. Best punter in the league, allows no return. So here we go. 10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Can the Enforcers do it? This will help out a bit. Defensive PI, 1st and 10. They will hit Simmons here on this play. That's another first down, but there's 4 seconds remaining. They used their last time out, and they throw a short pass. So we are going into overtime. Now in overtime, New York, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Atkins will find Juju Barnes on a short pass, and he will take it the rest of the way. Julian Barnes is going 81 yards to the house. Good night. No extra point needed. Chicago walks away with the win. And now our next game, the Outlaws in the Extreme. Los Angeles have to win out to stay in this playoff race. Bullet will hook up with Amari Manuel. He stopped at the 2-yard line, but the Outlaws not ready to just lay down yet. They will stop Devin Cade on 1st and 2nd down and 3rd down. 4th down, they try to pop one up the middle with Beamer. They will shut it down, but the Outlaws will give up a safety. They didn't block the D tackle. You have to do that. So it's 2-0 for the Extreme until Frank Bullet hook up with Amari Manuel, 66 yards downfield, touchdown, 8-0. They will go for 2-point conversion. Bullet thrown to the outside. They will get it 10-0 now. Still in the first quarter. John Wilcox trying to get his team involved. Sadiq Lewis on the outside. Then on the ground, we in the second quarter. Kudador with the 1st down. Then off the play action, he will find his tight end, Eli Wright. Look at him go. That wasn't supposed to be a touchdown, but he got in there by Will. So here come the Extreme. Beamer near 1st down. That's a 9-yard gain. Then Frank Bullet drawing bullets. Marquise Casey. Then he'll hit Casey again. Casey will get to the 10-yard line. Then off the play fake, Bullet over the middle will find Ryland Beamer. 17-7. It's a 10-point game. But Wilcox, they playing like they got something to play for. Finds Kenny Dash. 67-yard touchdown. The stiff arm and the slow-mo cam. Let that man shine for a minute. It's a 3-point game. LA still up by 3, but they got too many weapons. Outlaws couldn't stop them all. Frank Bullet throwing over the middle. That's Scott Ferdinand, the tight end. Then he'll hand it off to Devin Cade. He'll cap off the drive, give them the 10-point lead. Now moving into the second half, 3rd quarter, play fake. Frank Bullet finds his number 1 target, Amari Manuel, a juke and a spin. 65 yards later, he's in the end zone for the 2nd time this game. LA was just too much for him. 31-17 win. Jake Maynard getting his first start, actually his 2nd start this season. Marcus Vick set down. So how would it work out for Birmingham? It didn't start off great. It was picked off. Eli Malone gets the interception off the tip. I think he would have got it anyway. And then that will allow Super Dan and his Memphis offense to drive down the field. Strada with that catch. Carter would evade a sack there. Finds Brewerton on the outside. Then he looking for Strada in the back of the end zone. They will call defensive pass interference on Sammy Bennett. That will give Memphis another crack at it, but it gets picked off. That's Broski. Strada returns it out to the 5-yard line. And then here come Birmingham. Forrest Gump, 1st down. Maynard with time has David Bullet. That will set them up for this field goal. It is up and through. 3-0 Birmingham. We move on to the second half. Dan Carter off the play fake finds Brewerton in the end zone. They take the lead 7-3. But watch this throw off the play action. Time to throw, bombing downfield. David Bullet goes 67 yards to the house. Beats Axel Press on that play. He tried to undercut it. It didn't work out for him. But in the 4th quarter, Memphis will drive down the field and tie the game at 10 with that long field goal. And now 4 seconds remaining in the game. They throw a short pass. They didn't have timeouts anyway, so we are going to overtime. Not just yet though. They left 1 second on the clock. Got to let your receivers get downfield. They couldn't block him long enough. Jack Gillette with his 3rd sack. Now we in OT. Off the play fake. Carter finds Brewerton for 28. Now they go over the middle, but the pass is broken up by Strada. But look at this. That's a bad call. Defensive PI will put them in field goal range. The kick is up. Game-winning field goal. I thought he missed it, but Zachariah Gilman with the game winner. And now we move on to Florida with the Rage. They came out playing with a sense of urgency on that first drive. Then off the play fake, Ray Berry, look at him, hooking up with Jersey Mags. They're inside the 20. Chance Westbrook, 1st quarter, he was in the zone. And watch this play, the stiff arm, the run after the catch, end zone. 7-0 Orlando. Now we in the second half. 3rd quarter, the Demons attempted a long field goal. It falls short. Batista runs it out the end zone. He will lose the football. This is his 2nd fumble of the game. Recovered by the Demons. Here comes Frisco. That will allow this. Damani Manuel, touchdown. They're on the board. So on the kickoff, who you going to kick it to? Batista. Can we get a third fumble? Not this time. Batista almost burnt them on that time. If he would have went to the right, that was house. But the offense goes 3 and out. They have to punt it away. It will go in the end zone. But Jabari Michael, he's taking it out. He will fumble. The Rage, they recover. Jameson with the recovery. That will allow this field goal. 13-7 Orlando. Then Brett Ferdinand will throw an interception. Ball was underthrown. Chris Dixon with the pick. They're in field goal range already. That will allow Antonio Aliona money. 16-7. And then a Rage on offense. Look at him. Ray Barry. They forgot to cover the tight ends. These tight ends for Orlando can run. 53 yards for Will Jameson. They got Cam Rose also. They are some burners. But you have to put teams away, and the Rage didn't do it. Ferdinand hooks up with Chris Money, and now he yakking up the left sideline. Chris Money slicing through the defense. 63-yard house call for Chris. 10-point game until the 2-point conversion cuts it down to 8. 23-15. San Francisco need a stop. They'll get it. Ray Barry running, but he slides. That will allow them to get back in this thing. Will Johnson, big catch. Then Ferdinand over the middle looking for Sam Rice, and he got him. He gonna try to find Rice again. That same post route to the other side. Money. 21-23. It's a 2-point game. 2-point conversion ties it up. Will Johnson and a backflip. How about that? Fourth quarter now. They're still on fire. Ferdinand to Chris Money and comeback route. Run after the catch. It can kick a field goal from here. They going for 6. Ferdinand throwing, but the ball sails and it goes in the end zone. Picked off by LaRon Landry. What happened? The O-lineman hit him as he was releasing the ball. That does affect the throw. Got to get out the way. So we go into overtime, and look at this punt by Holbrook. I mean, lands at the 1-yard line. Should have been safety and game over, but they call it a touchback. Orlando gets the ball at the 20, and they will throw an interception picked off by Brett Urden. That will allow this game-winning field goal attempt. The kick is up and good. San Francisco pulls it off. And here goes the standings after week 6. New York, Memphis, and Chicago tied up at 4-2. We still have all of these ties. Birmingham, San Francisco, and LA tied up at 3-3 with 2 weeks remaining in the season. 2 more games, and then that's it. We move on to the championship game, and then the winner of that game will move on to the D-League playoffs, where they will face the winner out of the Alliance, CFL, NFL, Europe. They're going to all come together when this thing all said and done. Probably kind of confusing right now, but you're going to see what I'm saying when we get a little deeper into it. In week 7, New York, I'm pulling it up now. New York is playing San Francisco at the top. The 4-2 team will pay. You know, New York, they should win that game. That's a winnable game. San Francisco, they shouldn't have beat Orlando, but they did. And next, Memphis. Let me check it out. Memphis is on the road. They're playing Orlando. Who knows what's going to happen that Memphis lose against some teams that they shouldn't. But that should be a win for Memphis. They should move on to 5-2. New York, that's my prediction. New York 5-2. Memphis 5-2. Now Chicago plays the Extreme. I don't know what's going to happen now. Let me see. Chicago is at home, so I'm gonna put my money on LA. Chicago hasn't won a home game. They 0-2 at home, so I'm gonna go for Los Angeles in that game. And finally, Birmingham will play Las Vegas. Birmingham should win that game and move on to 4-3 because Vegas, they don't look good at all. And that's my predictions for week 7. We'll see exactly how they go down, but I'm thinking that's pretty much something along the lines of that, unless something real fluky happens. We just have to wait and see. But I'm expecting New York to light up San Francisco. But that is it until week 7. Next video we'll be working on, I ain't gonna say the next video, but at least Alliance week 3. I'll be editing that, working on that. That should come after this sometime. May not that come directly after, but you know, that's the it's going to come before XFL Week 8.